Hello and welcome to another episode of HARDplay. This is episode 19 of The Witcher 2. And as always, I'm Michael, your player one, and spectating as always is David.
Hello again.
Alright, 19. Just think there'll be 19 hours of this.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That said, not that long considering that you're playing
Like the hard.
a huge game on hard.
So yeah, as long as we get probably like under 30 hours for the whole thing, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Release.
Free Triss or join them.
You amaze me. How can you risk your life for a witch?
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
There are things you and your kind will never comprehend.
And what are
We
those?
died last time, and so I decided to stop.
Is the friendship
I think it was the right
of a person
decision.
called
Yeah.
Spirit
Fresh
worth
eyes.
it?
What are you talking about?
But we don't we haven't forgotten nearly as much as all the other times.
No,
Your
no.
rulers.
You lie.
You think it impossible?
Triss was loyal to the crown.
You're a fool. That's what happens when tits take over a man.
I don't believe you.
That's irrelevant at this point. During our chat, my people managed to regroup.
Maybe now they'll start fighting like men.
Time to show you the Empire's true.
Very, very Star Warsy.
Surround him!
Well, that's just what happens when they're called Emperor.
True power. It's a certain phrasing.
Yes. Oh, okay. So I rewatched Django Unchained.
Amazing.
So good.
Just so many good things.
Yep.
Still don't like our director friend's Australian accent.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't like that. And I didn't like, that his cameo was like so big and very self-indulgent. And he's like, then I get to get blown up by dynamite. It's like, that's great. Why are you in this? Because like I like John Jarrett.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And he's like, deserves like a cameo because he is like, oh yeah, Wolf Creek and Picnic at Hanging Rock and stuff.
It's like good bit of, it's nice cameoing.
It was very random why they were Australian.
What is the back reason for it?
No idea.
Okay, so just random.
It's just really random that they're Australian guys.
Jamie does a great job.
Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything else that I've enjoyed him in anywhere
Really?
near as much.
Enjoyed? Yeah, probably not. Like he's just as good as in like Ray or something. But that's not super enjoyable. That's kind of sad because it's like, oh, he's into drugs and he's ruining his life like so many musicians did when they got money and fame.
It's fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
And, it's all those little things. Like everyone knows about the hand thing, how he broke the glass.
Yeah, and
And it just kept going.
which is a bit like funny because you're like, so did he just like rub blood in the actress's face without?
Yeah.
That's like, that's cool that it's all like, oh, he just kept going, but then it's also kind of like, that's kind of like a dick move without the consent.
It's a bit fucked.
It's a bit like, where's our not OH&S, but like,
Where's our STD test and
that is true, confirmed. Leonardo DiCaprio has HIV. You heard it here first.
Did you ever play? Sorry, this is like not at all related.
Okay, that's all right. I've got
But
no
it is.
health anyway.
Did you ever play Armadillo Run back in the day?
I don't know what that is.
You had a ball that had a picture of an armadillo on it, and you had to build little things for him to do. And people made all sorts it was a physics game.
All right.
Yeah, people did all sorts of weird things where they broke the physics engine to make things like spin around and stuff.
Sounds awesome. Did you ever play Incredible Machine?
Yes,
That had a bit of physics in it.
Yeah,
very
very
early,
similar.
Very early game to have physics in it.
kind of similar idea. The Incredible Machine had so many more options, like of pre-made things.
Yeah, I never played the original version because there was like a DOS version
Yeah.
that was shitty. Well, I had like the Windows 95 version. That was awesome.
I got it in this weird pack of games. It had that, but it also had all these sim games that
Okay.
I have no idea if they were from Maxis or not. Maxis?
Wasn't Incredible Machine Sierra?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was just this weird pack of games that I got for a birthday.
Okay.
And it had Incredible Machine,
Oh, stop hitting
Police
me.
Quest,
Police Quest, yeah.
and Sim Town, Sim Workshop or Widget Workshop,
There was so many sim
Sim
games.
Safari, like all these sim things. I have no idea who they were made.
Sim Ant.
Yeah, Sim Ant, which I never even played.
No, I never played like almost any of those. I played Sim City.
Played Sim City. Sim Town I actually really enjoyed.
Is it kind of like Sim City, but it's like on a lower level?
Yeah, it's like at a township level, and you know, aimed at kids, and you've got like haunted houses that you can build. Like you build at a family level, you'll build an individual house, and that means
What am I doing? No, stop it! Oh. That was hilarious. Just got stuck. Putting the fire out.
Shame to the Empire. Shield bearers, forward!
Oh, crap.
oh shit.
Oh, but this guy's here as well now. Dude, you're on fire, like.
Just accept it. You're gonna die.
Oh, they're keeping formation. Didn't mean to shoot them.
Oh shit.
It's alright. We're good.
Sorry, I'm getting overly scared here. It's tense.
Whoop. I always love it when I like swing my sword and it like doesn't make any contact with the dude.
Yeah, you just gotta love that. That guy just stood there and watched them burn.
Yep. Some people just want to watch the world.
Oh, not a, oh no, no. Gary Oldman. Why'd you say it?
Not Gary Oldman.
Wasn't that said by Gary Oldman?
Michael Caine.
Was this about? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Because I can really picture that in my head. It's being said by Gary Oldman.
Nope. Can you picture it now? Michael Caine saying it? That's what I picture.
I can, but then I can picture Michael saying pretty much anything.
I want to see that movie that he was in. It's like a comedy Sherlock Holmes,
When's it from?
like 80s or 90s.
From when he, like, you know, wasn't in a good part of his career kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, he was never like as good part of a career as he is now. Like he's always been sort of like billed as like a B grade actor.
I don't know, for a little while there he was in this.
Yeah. Oh, great. So I didn't instantly. I should have done like a cool as
torched them all.
move. Yeah. And I don't think he took any damage at all. He's a dick.
But it torched the other guys.
Well, yeah, because I should have had. He doesn't even have a freaking health bar.
Oh, yeah. Got him in the back.
That's where you got to get him. He just doesn't want to catch on fire.
That shield. Incredibly effective.
It is.
Yeah, Michael Caine, I mean, he kind of could be leading man at one point. He did a couple of military movies. He did...
Oh yeah, like he was early in his career with what's it called? The Indian one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of his first movies though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. He was like... In that, he did...
Oh god, what was it called?
Obviously, The Italian Job. A few things around then. It was, you know, like... Michael Caine is in this. And then had a Sean Connery moment where it's like, yeah, he's just doing rubbish.
Yeah.
Throughout the 80s.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Which, he did a good Ebenezer Scrooge. That movie just has that terribly long romantic song in the middle of it that turns like every kid off watching it.
The Muppets. Watch some Storyteller
Ooh,
the other night.
I love
About 3 episodes of The Storyteller.
Nice.
Doesn't matter how many times I've seen it. Also, I finally got my hands on the Greek.
Oh, the Greek myths,
which I haven't watched yet. But
Don't get your hopes up.
Michael Gambon though is the Storyteller.
Yeah, which it's like, he does an okay job of, trying to fill in for John Hurt, but he doesn't really.
Because he's not John Hurt.
He's not John Hurt. And yeah, like, I would have just liked a second season of European folk tales.
Well, there's such good choices of tales, and the versions they've chosen, you kind of often don't really expect the way it's going to go.
Yeah.
Based on
like the Cinderella one's way better than Cinderella normally is.
Yeah.
Straggle tag. Well, I think they called a straggle tag, but it was Sap Sorrow. Was what the episode was called. Ooh, I got keys and some pants.
Nice.
No, let's relight that fire that I put out.
My favourite episode is the one with the soldier who gets stuck living forever because it's the Storyteller.
Yeah. Sorry, the what? What did you say?
I said my favourite one's the soldier who lives forever because he's the Storyteller.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, he is.
No, I'm sorry, you got that wrong.
Pretty sure he is.
No, he says it's just one of his friends. His friend, the soldier. That's like, like he knows all of these people because it's like he's heard it from somewhere before. He's not the soldier. No.
I think he is.
No, I'm sorry, but I think you are mistaken. Triss! Oh my god.
Geralt?
Didn't expect to see me.
Are you kidding? The only person you expect to see in a Nilfgaardian dungeon is the executioner.
Or a rapist.
They tried various,
Not the Nilfgaard. Oh, they don't
but they
rape.
got nothing from me.
They torture though.
Flotsam with Vernon. I somehow doubted I'd find you so soon.
I know it was hard on you. I'll never forget this, you hear? Never.
Who's the lodge?
No.
Couldn't you ask your friends from the lodge for help?
How do you...
I just do. Listen, Triss, to come here for you, I had to split up with Vernon. Temeria is in danger of disintegrating.
Are you sorry you chose to come here?
No, I'm not. But freeing you
I think
from
the lodge
Shadow's
is what
grasp will not
that whole witch conspiracy is.
this mess. And to explain why you lied to me.
That's not true.
I know about the lodge. I know the lodge was behind Demavend's assassination. I know Triss Marigold is a member of the lodge.
It's not like that.
Show me the error in my reasoning.
True. I'm a member of the lodge. Just like 8 other sorceresses. But if you think I'm responsible for the lodge's actions, you're badly mistaken. The lodge is a theater for 2 actresses. Sheila and Philippa have long dominated it.
To the point where you didn't know about the murder they planned?
To the point where I was no longer invited to gatherings.
Why?
They stopped trusting me.
Because you didn't agree with them?
9 women very rarely agree on anything. The actual problem was that
Tell me.
I was close to you. If Sheila fears
Oh,
anyone,
this is nice.
Ooh.
The lodge did everything to convince me that our relationship didn't bother them, even that it suited them. But they manipulated me. Through me, they fed you select information. Depending on the circumstances, they twisted facts.
We're still close. They could still be doing it.
Don't insult me.
Say you believe her. I don't.
You
though.
don't believe?
Wow, Triss.
What's wrong with
Reynold Ep Matson claimed otherwise, but I'll always take your word over that of some Nilfgaardian lowlifes. Now, you'll tell me everything you know. I need to learn the truth.
All existing councils of mages disintegrated after the Thanen massacre. We all acted separately. Philippa decided to create a new organization, a secret one this time. When I was sworn in, it never crossed my mind that the Lodge's plans would soon become secret to its members. As you know, Philippa's not one for minor undertakings. She presented a plan for creating a powerful state controlled by sorceresses.
Good idea.
The best laid schemes of mages and men.
Philippa and Sheila never lacked ideas or enthusiasm. To control a powerful state, they needed to create one first. Or find a wealthy land with a suitable political arrangement and an easily manipulated ruler. Sheila chose the Pontar Valley, Demavend, and Stennis.
I'd choose the same.
I'd choose the same if I were her. Demavend didn't have a network of spies anywhere near as good as Henselt's or Radovid's.
Nor could it count on the loyalty of such men as our dear Vernon Roach. At one of our meetings, I just asked how they imagined overthrowing Demavend. That was the last time I was invited. After Demavend's death, I became suspicious but had no evidence. Philippa brushed me off. When you went off to meet Yorveth and Sheila was busy with the Karen's carcass, I managed to scan parts of her megascope. That's when I learned that Sheila had dealings with Letho.
Oh shit.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted
Yeah,
to.
he's not quite
We
as
never met
surprised as
after
you.
that. Letho must have shadowed me when I entered Sheila's room. Then he forced me to teleport us to somewhere near Vergen.
Did you talk to him?
He wasn't aggressive. In Vergen, he told me that Sheila commissioned them to assassinate Demavend. Them being the Witchers of the School of the Viper. Sheila helped them prepare the assassination.
I wonder why he told you about it.
Is that important?
Conspirators who suddenly divulge everything. I'd be suspicious.
There was some interference as we teleported to Eddern. I emerged intact, but pretty battered. I knew Philippa was in the area. I decided to go see her and lay my cards on the table.
Maybe Letho wanted just that.
I met a woman at Philippa's house. Thought she was just a servant or Philippa's lover. Before I could speak, I was overpowered by spells. I hardly expected an attack. The pain I felt as my body was compressed. It's indescribable. As if all my bones were being broken. It's even worse when you return to your true form. In any case, Philippa had no idea her lover was a Nilfgaardian spy. I was carried as that figurine all the way to Lochmuin. Asira decompressed me back just before they murdered her. Shillard interrogated me but learned nothing. If it wasn't for you, they'd have had me cornered. I didn't piece the puzzle together until I was here, in the dungeon. Now you know everything.
Do you still not trust her?
Yeah, that'll do. Unless you want to know any of those things.
We'll learn more at the talks.
That's right.
I still don't trust her. Partially because all the way through that, all I could think was she reminded me of the girl from Dark Place in her delivery of lines. Then this happened, and then this happened with her.
It's not quite that bad.
This is our chance to restore these institutions, and we shouldn't miss it. Normalizing relations between the rulers and the mages who advise them is our only chance for peace.
A slightly distant way. Just imagine her staring off wistfully. She's saying the lines into the
Once
mic.
the kings learn it was behind the assassinations, they'll start a witch hunt. We can prevent that from happening. I'm all for punishing the guilty, but can't abide collective responsibility. I'm ready to go and reveal everything I know about Philippa Eilhart, Sheila de Tanserville, and their schemes.
Let's go then.
Let's do it.
Did you ever play the movies?
Yes. Yes, you lent me it so I could install it.
Ah. Because that's what all the animations are like, where they're like, and then this thing, emphatic hand movement.
Yes. That's just video games in general, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems really like,
That's you.
It's most video games that have that have long dialogue sequences.
yeah, it's like, oh, be emphatic. Emphatic.
Hey, unlock the door. Let's give it a save. I don't remember if I just did that.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. That's right.
that's right. No
Can't
harm,
hurt.
no harm in the double saved.
What's in this chest? Useless auras.
Oh,
Yeah. Got all the keys this time. Last episode I had none of the keys. Where'd you go, Triss? Uh-oh.
We shouldn't arrive at the same time. Let's split up.
yeah, I don't want to lose you again.
Triss,
Yes?
that was some mess. I wouldn't want to see you hurt like that again.
Still don't trust you.
Don't worry, I'll manage. See you at the talks.
All right.
Level up.
No, she's gonna betray her.
No. You shut your mouth. It's funny, that's like shock damage, but it looks like fire.
Hmm.
What's this? That sounds good.
Hmm.
I feel like we might actually get through part 3 quite quickly because they added a bunch of content with the enhanced edition because people said it was short, quite short.
Yep.
So I feel like all of that content is mostly side quests. So if we keep just going, might actually be quite close. Oh, there's a dwarf. He's got books on him.
It was just a dead dwarf, just lying there,
Yeah,
abandoned on the floor.
some shit happened we don't know about.
Interex, John Natalis. He is.
Alrighty.
So, even the Nilfgaard.
We're about to witness a great event.
Let's go.
You don't want to do anything else? Let's go.
No, let's
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's go inside.
It's now or never.
go. Well, no, not really. You gave me the option of not going in.
In recent weeks, we have deliberated extensively in Vizima.
It's
on
funny,
who
she's
is
like, we
to
shouldn't be seen
succeed the
coming in
Temerian
together. Let's
And
split
then
up. And then wait at the door.
Foltest
So everyone
last
sees us come through the door at the same
remained
time.
We could not reach an agreement. Unable to reconcile the interests of the esteemed Temerian houses, we have no choice but to divide the country into provinces along the barony's current borders.
Because that's the solution.
This
Absolutely.
cannot be, John Natalis. Temeria stands between Nilfgaard and the north. It must be a strong and united realm.
I, too, would wish it so, Your Majesty. But when Foltest was cut down by an assassin, the country's very heart burst.
I have learned that Anais La Valette is currently in the hands of the sorcerer Deathmold.
Clearly, you
Oh,
have
that
yet to
bastard's
learn of the
still
slaughter
around.
that occurred today in the Kedweni camp, King
Should have
Madam.
killed him when we had the
There is hope
chance.
that the child lives. I hasten to remind you that Vernon Roach, his capture is also your responsibility. He is suspected of murdering King Hensa soon after the monarch's triumph in Bergen. As a Temerian soldier, Roach remains under your
can tell that guy's a
jurisdiction,
scholar.
Natalis.
Vernon Roach
the hat,
disappeared
covered in
with his
writing.
unit a few days after the
He's
successful
a
siege of
scholarly
Lavalette
man.
Castle.
He's like, I can
He
read.
reappear in Temeria,
And by, like,
shall be
I have
arrested and
words
tried
all
as
over
the
me.
law prescribes.
And I
Because-
know what they say.
Yeah, that's
You
just
do not.
proof. We never found not Hansel.
To the matter at hand.
Bloody, what's his name?
The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is,
Temerian
as
King.
previously ascertained,
Forgotten his name.
an
Were
we
exact
supposed to find
copy
him?
of
The
charter
daughter.
found in the ruins on Thanet Island.
He's got the daughter.
The
Yeah.
more important question
She was
relates to
being-
the Conclave and its power to designate royal
She was being
advisors.
held
Today,
somewhere.
Gifted for it at some point? We
I
just
don't
didn't
know.
do it? I don't know.
Sorceresses reside at many courts.
I have to
However, in
rewatch the
time of
episodes.
previous conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Full test.
Why
That's the
shouldn't we
kid's
pick our
name.
own advisors?
You sure we didn't deal with
These
Foltest?
individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the Northern Kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanseville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherd at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
Oh, you wound me, Majesty. You wounded me.
Sheila de Tanserville should never be allowed to sign this document.
Didn't even wipe the blood off her face.
You decided to join us after all.
De Tanserville has royal blood on her hands. She can't sit on the conclave.
That is a lie.
Have you anything to support these claims, Marigold?
There are witnesses who will confirm that Sheila de Tanserville was behind the assassinations of Demavend and Foltest.
Officials of the future council and conclave. Sheila de Tanserville should be arrested and tried. If Triss Marigold speaks the truth, Lady de Tanserville will be condemned to death.
That was pretty easy. She didn't really need to prove anything to get her arrested.
No, because he's like, we'll arrest her and there'll be a trial. And if the proof isn't there, then she'll be let free.
Sheila de Tanserville, until Triss Marigold's charges are dismissed or refuted, you cannot sit on the conclave.
Arrest her.
Boom.
She is a witch.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
That's gonna happen. She's gonna witch it up.
she just
You
might.
don't know the whole truth. Marigold doesn't know what she's talking about.
Oh, shit.
Oh. I didn't expect that.
What? Just wait, what happened to the king? Is he charred too? Oh, there we go. Oh, one of those fireproof shields
Yes.
that all those people we've been fighting
So handy.
have. Oh, shit.
One thing with Jurassic World,
Yeah.
I don't understand why they needed to have some stupid
Genetic hybrid
genetically
thing.
modified crossbreed dinosaur as the bad guy.
Well, that's kind of what they did in Jurassic Park 3 as well, but it was, the Spinosaurus, as they called it, was a mix of a bunch of different dinosaurs that they made up.
Yeah, but
It
they
wasn't
didn't-
in the context of the movie that it was genetic.
They made up the monster. That's fair, but then this is like, oh look, it's like, why would you do that? You're a park. You don't exist to make new dinosaurs.
Yeah. They've,
Stand back while you can, Witcher.
there's,
You can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else.
there's been so many scripts for the fourth Jurassic Park movie. Like they've been talking about it. There's no going back. Oh shit! Whoa! Oh, on fire! Whoa, shit!
It's going pretty badly.
Yeah, I'm gonna die before I reach the top of the tower. Really?
How are you supposed to avoid catching fire?
I don't know. Maybe we'll have a look around instead of just trying to run all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's been so many different drafts and stuff like that, and like directors change. And last year or something, they talked about one of the scripts that was cancelled that was about them making dinosaur human hybrids.
Oh.
And there was like concept art for it, and it looked really bad. So like, oh, it's like a super dinosaur they've made. That's like, yeah, that's alright. I don't mind that much.
Yeah, but why couldn't the park just go wrong?
Yeah, see? There we go. Because that would just be exactly the same as the first film.
Yeah, but Hollywood loves remakes. The first film was good.
Now we run. Ah, bugger. Really, come on.
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Voltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Voltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss.
Oh, that's harsh.
And you.
Yeah, God, you didn't have to call her stupid.
Yeah.
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb.
The dragon attacked Voltest's troops during the siege of Lavalette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning.
She kind of just
You, however,
offhanded
shall
that.
not take
Yep.
part.
Oh, that wasn't us.
This is your end.
It's like I said we control it now. That doesn't mean we've always controlled that dragon.
Yeah.
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
Do you have the option not to?
Yep. I think so.
The diamond. Remove the diamond. I'll give you anything you want.
You just want to see her torn to bits?
I want to see if she gets torn to bits. Yeah, she does.
Yep. Full on.
Awesome.
Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna die like right now.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I'm sure I would have had to fight the dragon if I had...
Saved her? You might
Oh,
not.
maybe not. She might have called off the dragon. We'll never know.
If you have, well, if this time you have the option of saving it, because you didn't save
Well, you
after.
might. You might. Do you want to just give...
Save her and see if you come out better. No. No, she's dead. Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Even fucking... I don't think fire hurts a dragon.
Gotta make some ice.
Oh.
So is he a silver sword thing, even though he's like ridiculously huge?
I think so. That's what I was... I had the choice of pulling a sword out. I guessed the silver because it's a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the time it will just auto, like, pull the sword out in the first place. Bring it on.
Oh.
Fuck you, that's what. You can't hurt me. Oh.
Except when you do.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty tough. Maybe we'll go with traps.
Oh yeah? Traps always
Trap
work well
spell.
with big things.
Yeah, just like, oh, look, it's frozen. Let's spam it.
At least you're going to be like a proper witcher. You'll have killed the dragon.
Yep. Dragons are so overrated.
So is this in any of the third act?
Yes, you fight this dragon, but for different reasons.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's the wrong spell.
Yep.
It also just flicked me around like I was nothing.
Bit of shit. Just stuck on his claws. I was like, ugh. None of that.
Yeah, so like I don't know if you caught from what Triss was saying how she was converted into like a little figure.
Yes.
When you show up to the place in the second act, when you're on your side, you just find that figure on the ground.
Oh, and
like you've had Triss the entire time. Great, I'm on fire now. That's
really cool. Like she gets released from that.
Yeah, and so she only gets released like sort of now-ish, and she wasn't like so when I found her in that dungeon, I was like, that's why I was like, whoa, it's Triss. So I was like, I didn't know that she was just around. Yeah, and you don't sort of like learn nearly as much, or I don't remember learning as much, because she was all like, I've been a figure for this whole fucking time. So she hasn't had the time to sit in the dungeon and figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that trap's gonna work, but bullshit. Jeez.
Take that.
Oh shit. Oh great. I'll just swing a bunch of times and it won't hit you.
Contact at all.
Fantastic.
Trap time?
Yeah. I'll try the traps again. It just doesn't seem like it wants to like get in close enough to actually like make contact with it.
Because don't you just need like a hand to hit the trap?
Hopefully.
A claw.
Take that.
Let's see then.
He really should be touching that trap. Like his thing's right next to it.
You see, that's why I like.
You're right. Okay.
Doubt that it will actually work.
Yeah, he's like elbows in the trap. All right. I think it should work, but he's just a dick.
Oh. It was actually working pretty well, just like slicing him, jumping away.
Yeah.
We'll figure
Not
something
quickly,
out.
but
No, but it'll do it. So yeah, I was right about the whole like, oh, let's follow the main plot and it'll be over soon.
What, you reckon this is nearly over?
I think we might actually only have 20 episodes of this Let's Play, not 30. Let's.
If you really feel like you're missing out, we can go back and do the cycle.
No, I don't feel like that. I'm happy to.
Have you thought about the next hard play?
Oh yeah. Pretty sure we should do Alice. Madness Returns.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you piece of shit.
This is working very well. Touch wood.
Oh shit. Well, that's okay. When I did that, it like stopped the burning.
Yeah. It's a scary looking dragon.
Whoa. Whoa! We did something. We got up to a part. Oh shit!
Whoa!
Let me get onto the roof. God, isn't that nice? What coin? Let's fucking run.
Where's the dragon?
I'm jumping down there. I'm jumping. Oh, I'm climbing. There we go. Can I save? Nope. Is my health regenerating? A little bit.
It says defeat the dragon.
It still does say defeat the dragon. Hopefully that'll be a checkpoint. Really hope that it is.
Ooh. Hope that's a checkpoint.
Yeah, we'll get to see. It was a checkpoint when we blew up Sheila de Tanserville.
Yeah, it's true. We didn't blow her up. We just allowed her to die.
Allowed her to explode.
The question is, who swapped her diamond?
That is a good question. We may never find out. I'm sure it was us in like the alternate version of the story.
Yep.
Oh, God damn it. Alright, what are we gonna do? Maybe we'll try the traps now.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna like rotate around the...
Come on!
Come over this way.
Oh, you nuts.
Shit. And yeah, just fucking...
It just went straight through the trap.
starting to have my doubts.
Doubts about what? You're going to have to do it.
Oh no, we're definitely going to do it. Doubts that we'll be able to get through it. Yeah, Alice after this, that'll be a breeze. It'll be such a breeze. Be like, oh, what's that?
10 episodes done.
Whatever. Yeah.
Have you watched any of Hollow Crown?
Nope. I don't know what it is.
I haven't watched any yet. I just like discovered it existed. It's this BBC series where they're adapting all of the... What's the word for it? I read a word to describe it, but it's all the Shakespearean plays with like that sort of... You know how he's got a whole bunch of plays that kind of take place over about a 100-year period?
Yeah.
Henry IV, Fifth,
yeah.
Richard III.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Henrology or something like that.
Oh, right.
It's not that. It's not that.
It's that, but better.
Yeah.
It's got a better name.
Anyway, it's
Maybe
a
we could try my
BBC
steel sword.
series which is adapting all of those into like a game.
Game of Thrones.
I feel guilty doing the comparison, but into this Games of Thrones sort of thing. It's got like Jeremy Irons and...
Oh, Jeremy Irons is good. I like him.
all these actors. He's the king, I think.
Cool.
Or one of the kings.
Yep. I was in the bookstore. Well, a bookstore that was like, hey, look, there's a bookstore in the shopping centre. I'll go in here for historical sakes. And I was looking in like the fantasy section, and there was this book series that was just like that Game of Thronesy like rip-off stuff. And it was like there was like two of them. One was called like Prince of Thrones, and the sequel's called like King of Thrones. And it's just like, And then like there was a like a review on the cover that said like on par with George R.R. Martin. Oh, I'm just like, I doubt it is. Don't say that. You lie. Hey, I took a hit and survived. That's nice to know.
It's that problem where like that book might have been out from before Game of Thrones or whatever, before it got big.
Yeah.
But now that it has got big, you really can't be in that genre without having the comparison made. It's like this Hollow Crown thing. It's like it's based on Shakespearean plays, and they started like they were going to produce it prior to Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Being announced as being a TV show.
And what, then they altered it to be more Games of Thrones-y? No, it's just...
Because the thing is, Game of Thrones as being a TV show, along with this, are reactions to the success of the Tudors.
Yeah.
And like Rome and all those historical dramas.
A little bit of Rome. Rome wasn't great.
No, I know.
But I don't know, I haven't watched the Tudors, but I think that's probably better.
But like, Rome was popular though.
Yeah, and then like Tudors had incest, so they were like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, basically they were like, oh, well, these things have been really popular. Let's do Game of Thrones because the books are really popular.
Incest is really big right now.
Everyone loves a bit of incest. On-screen graphic sex, anyway. That's where it's at.
Yeah, that's HBO.
Yeah.
Compared to like AMC, which like there's no nudity whatsoever in Mad Men. Like not whatsoever, but like there's no like full frontal
No.
ever in like the 7 seasons. And in Game of Thrones, there's literally been like nudity in like every episode up until season 5.
Oh, hang on, that's HBO. I was going to say, 6 Feet Under, but it's like, that's HBO. Hardcore gay sex. It's not uncommon.
Okay. Well, at least they're doing that because it's like, yeah, the ratio of boob to dick in Game of Thrones is hugely in the boob favor. Which, like, it's not like I'm saying I want to see more dicks, but
for equality, but
yeah.
is that more because like what's the vagina to dick ratio?
Oh yeah, like probably equal.
Yeah,
probably.
exactly. And it's like, well, breasts are probably like, I don't know. They can come out in pretty much anything.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think it's more like people complain because there's loads of opportunities in Game of Thrones where like the bloke should be naked and you see his junk, but they choose not to.
Yeah.
But then they're like, go out of their way to show
like,
boob.
Look, here's 6 women who are all topless,
Just standing in a line.
just standing there. But it's a good opportunity for a lot of young actresses to get out there and be seen.
God. Oh my god. Oh, you son of a bitch.
And I'm sure the like one porn that Shay was in prior to being in Game of Thrones has got like amazing sales.
Yeah, probably. Probably doesn't do as well as just like the Game of Thrones porn like parodies.
I didn't actually know that they had made those.
I'm just guessing that they have.
I'm just guessing because it's a reasonable concept.
Well, like, I remember when Hustler was like, we're going to do an Avatar porn parody. And that was, like, big in the news. But then there's those other porn companies where it's like, we only deal in parodies. Parodies of children's cartoon shows, sitcoms from the 70s, and, like, Marvel films.
Wouldn't that be an amazing job? Not even the making, just trying to write porn films based on weird concepts.
Damn it.
Like that SpongeBob porn.
SpongeBob porn, ugh.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Awesome. Not gonna watch that.
Don't. But this exists. Someone thought about it. It's like, yes, how are we going to make it work?
Yeah. Not to try and derail a porn conversation, but
Sorry.
Going back to those books that are like very Game of Thronesy, I've seen some others in bookstores. It's like they either say thrones in them or the cover art is like someone sitting on a throne that looks very Game of Thronesy. It's like, no, you can like avoid this by like trying to not look like fan fiction.
Yeah.
Back to porn.
Yes.
I discovered an amazing thing. You heard of the fleshlights?
Yes.
Or pussy in a can, as some say. So I found myself going to the website because I was curious, and looking at like the different products they have. And they have this thing, which is an add-on. It's like a Wii Motion Plus. It clips onto the end and has a USB dongle, and you put it in your laptop, and then it has like pre-made like interactive porn.
Oh,
and it
wow.
turns the fleshlight into like a not like a gyroscope, but like an accelerometer.
Yeah.
So then like as you move it like does the like it slow down and it like slows and fast forwards the thrusting in the movie scene to match
the speed that you're masturbating.
Of the physical thing. And it's totally like, oh yeah, this is like POV, and then there's like POV from like 4 or 5 different angles.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's amazing. That's like some VR shit right there.
That's
just
like next gen.
Put that on Oculus and you just got it.
That would be incredible.
Yeah, that is some next gen porn. It's pretty funny.
Actually, has there been any Oculus porn? There should be Oculus porn.
I've read some things about, not specifically porn, kind of porn. It's kind of like virtual sex stuff where like there's a couple of different people making, like Japan, I think, have done some weird stuff. But there's like an American company that's making one, and people are like, this is terrible, this is pornography, and their point of view is like the whole, oh, but you know, for people who are like disabled and things like that.
Yeah.
This is like a virtual thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
I can imagine that would be better than like you don't really want to like watch like video game porn because it's like not going to look very good. But
Yeah.
I can imagine like the Oculus being that like stereoscopic 3D and being like right there
Yeah.
in your face, that it does make it sort of like
It doesn't matter if it doesn't look
immersive-ish.
like perfect, because you're still kind of there watching it. You can move your head around.
yeah, you can look away from her.
Yeah, if you want to do that. Oh no, that's too much. Oh dear, too much stimulation.
Oh, what the tail whip? That's bullshit.
How are you supposed to see that coming?
No, that's it. We're stopping. That's all, folks. No.